Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where last episode we had a lot of particularists spawn, although it was a little bit unfortunate on how quickly they spawned, I feel like. I don't think they should have spawned quite that quickly. I think we got a little unlucky, but it's okay. No big deal. So we need 123 admin power to core these two, and we want to get that going as soon as we can. So let's just go ahead and switch over, as we have been, our diplomatic and military power here. I'm going to do all of it that exists right now since they're even and divisible by 2. So we're going to do dip minus 94 here. And then we're going to add in admin, and that's going to be 45 plus 2, so 47. Cool. And then we're going to do the same for our military power. So mil minus 36, and half of that is 18. There we go. So that brings us up to 142 and allows us to immediately start coring Muko Muko. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and unpause here. We're going to be fighting a lot of rebels. There's no doubt about that one. But we haven't really dealt with this area out over here just yet. So I'm going to bring these 2 units up over here, but we're going to have these guys unforce march so that they get there at about the same time. We'll have both of these force march. They'll come down over here. And then I'm thinking about having, like, these guys make their way up to Kabul. Realistically, with leadership, we can probably win this. Here. And then we'll have these 2 come up over here. Cool. These 2 I'd like to bring in over here. And for the moment, that'll likely do the trick over this direction. We'll bring these guys in here. These will unforce march. There we go. And then I'm just going to bring these guys southward. Like so. Unforce march here. We'll attack here. Cool. Anything out over here? Yes, but we're already working on it. Beautiful. So this over here will take a little while to work on. Let's go ahead and tick forward. We win a battle out over here. No problem. Separatist sentiment is to be expected. Cool. So we're going to have a bunch of revolts. A lot of these we're going to be able to deal with right away. So there's these guys over here. They look dealt with-ish. I'm going to bring these guys in just to be sure. There's a lot of them. Sulu Separatists, they are dealt with. There's these guys out over here. Noted. We're going to take these guys around, but they're also going to fight these Malaccan Separatists on the way through. So that looks fine. Luan Separatists out over here can be handled no problem. Hejazi Separatists, no issues here. No issues here either. I'm going to bring these guys both in. Songhaian Separatists, no problem. Cambodian Separatists, that's a decent number of them. We're going to go around and take on these Cambodian Separatists first. And then we'll come back. Bemba Separatists over here are already taken care of. Cool. So there's going to be a lot of rebels successful here. No doubt about that. It'll take us some time to work through all of these particularists. But that's okay. No major issues there. This is a lot, for sure. Okay, so we win a battle out over here. That's expected. We're going to be pushing through here. I'm going to tell the unit here that isn't moving. Apparently both of these units are moving. Sure. But you're already moving there, so that looks good. We win the Battle of Ghent up over here. This is fine. No issues there. A bunch more rebels successful, to be expected. And down in Bemba, we have 1. There's nothing else to be done over here. So that's good. We do finish up a conversion, and actually we fulfilled a mission to restore Persia. Okay, sure. We can now also revive the Empire. Okay. Cool. And also Conquest of Cyprus. So we get all those missions finished up. Okay. Hilariously, we don't have anyone with an alliance with us, so this isn't going to happen, I don't think, but it's fine. Okay, I forgot to get a conversion going here. Let's get that underway. And the Battle of Perak over here. I think we're good. I don't think we need anything else over this way. We win out over here, and we're going to be attacking here. No problem. We're attacking a lot of rebels in a lot of places right now. So we win out over this direction. And I'm going to bring one of these two down to here. There we go. The Battle of Yanbu has finished up. Nothing to be done here. And we win in Greece here. So we're going to head over and work on some of these Anatolians. That said, this force is pretty small right now. So we're going to hold off for the moment. And this is looking fine. No problem here. Okay, so we win out over this direction. This force is also looking a bit small. So we're probably going to chill for a little bit. We win in Constantinople. These guys will group up in Gallipoli for the time being. We win out in Sulu. That is expected. Okay. We finish up a monument. That's fine. And we're going to bring these guys down and hit here. Cool. This is looking a little bit spooky, perhaps. The Battle of Kabul is, of course, ours. Okay. We're going to bring these guys up over this direction, I feel. Cool. So we'll take on forward a little bit here. And we win up over this way. We may want to stop. Actually, we're locked in. So in we go. These guys are chilling here. That looks good. And we can spread these out. Cool. So we'll continue working on these rebels. Nice. So this looks under control. We'll spread these out to replenish. These guys can cap for the moment. Capping here looks good. We'll spread these out. And we can spread these out as well. Beautiful. We have a few rebellions. Fully expected. And we've got ourselves a number of battles that we won as well. So let's deal with the battles first. The Battle of Coquelin. That is up over here. Capping that looks reasonably fine. Let's move these guys up over here, and then they can assist with attacking here. We win out over this direction. Our numbers are low. We'll cap back. And same thing here. Our numbers are low. We'll cap. Greek separatists out over this way. We're going to have to bring these guys around, unfortunately. Sindhi separatists out over here. I'm going to send these forces over to deal with them. No problem. My Saurian separatists will bring these guys up. And no problem here. Cool. So there's all of those revolts dealt with. Beautiful. How long on our course? A while yet. Okay. So we have a bunch of battles ending here. We'll look at this one first. Okay, we can spread out here. No problem. Over this way, I like this cap concept, I think, but I'm going to send these guys down over here, and we're going to head over to here. Cool. These guys will definitely move up to take on that force. Capping here is fine. And only 36,000 troops in Morong. That's going to be rough. We're going to have to replenish. Or bring these guys over. I mean, both are going to need to happen. So we'll do that for now. And we have a few more battles that we are winning, of course. Okay, we'll spread out here and cap back for the moment. In Ravenna, we will spread out here and cap. There we go. And we're waiting on reinforcements down here. Okay. Well, this is grim looking. We're definitely going to run away here. We don't want to fight these guys at this moment. Okay. And we can actually come back and cap here. There we go. We win another battle up over this way, and we will cap and spread out. Beautiful. There are lots of particularists left, but we're working on it. So we're attacking here. I want to bring in all of these forces. These guys can spread out. And we lost a battle up over here. That's a little awkward. That does, of course, mean that we'll need to drop a template here. I'm also going to drop a template here, 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 and here, and here. Okay. So we've got some recruitment underway here. And we win down over this way, to be expected. We win out over this direction, no problem. But we've got a bunch more revolts here. Fully expected. And rebels are successful in a number of locations. That's fully expected as well. Most of those are not relevant, or at least those two weren't. These are. Okay, we'll bring these guys up. I think we'll win that. And I think we'll win this too. Yeah, just continue backing off here. Looks good. Cool. These guys are attacking into us. They have roughly double our numbers. I definitely think that we bring leadership in here. And we'll see how that goes. Their morale is low compared to ours. But numbers are a little tough for the moment. Okay. Mostly keeping an eye on this. I saw that we finished this up. I'm going to bring these guys up over here, and we'll bring these in. Not really attacking here necessarily. Although, I want to swap which one we're bringing up. We'll bring them up kind of like this, and we'll just chill here. Go. Okay, so we win down over this way. These guys have walked in here. We definitely want to hit that force. I'm going to bring these guys up to D-Siege. And we need how much in order to get our last overextension core? 119. Okay. Sounds good. So there's a lot of things happening all of a sudden. We have 3 rebellions, which is not bad. Really. That's not bad at all, but there's a lot of battles going on here. So let's look at these Katai separatists. Sure, no problem here. Okay, out over here, no issues. And our Dahlin separatists, no issues here either. I'm going to bring this force down to deal with them. We win the Battle of Dhofar, and we can definitely cap there, no problem. We lost a battle up over this way. Okay, these guys walked in. I didn't necessarily intend them to do that right then. But that does mean that we can go in here. We're going to have to re-recruit over here. I'm going to recruit 1, 2, 3. Okay. Up over this way, we do have about 70,000 troops here. 70,000 troops. I'm going to bring these guys in, and we're going to stack. Okay, capping here looks good. We're going to head up this way to reinforce. We won in Gallipoli, which is good. We're going to cross into Karasi here and recap that, and then we'll move up over this way. We're just looking to eliminate these Anatolians. That'll be very, very nice. And this will need to get eliminated as well, which we'll do soon enough. Okay. We win out over this direction. That's expected. We've got 56k left here, and leadership. We're going to head in like so. We win here, we'll spread out. And replenish a little bit. So this should be a victory. I think we'll win this as well. Cool. Okay, let's take a look up over this direction. We can recap over here for sure. These guys can come in that direction. 101k here. Feels like a bit of overkill, but we're going to go in and attack. They're going to take advantage of a lot of locations right now, but we're going to have them dealt with pretty soon here. Okay, so we win out over this direction. And these guys can now spread out and start capping back. We have a force going in here, so we're going to bring a force down this way and this way. Beautiful. So we also win out over here. Yikes. I mean, yikes. Not too yikes here. Okay, all looks good. All looks good. Cool. We're about to win here, no problem. And get more revolts. We should have cores done soon-ish. Soon-ish. We've got some Wonga Separatists down over this way. We'll deal with those. No problem. Babylonian Separatists, 60k of them. This 40k is going to be a little hard-pressed. I think we're going to have to come back to that. Funge Separatists here. Once again, we're going to have to come back to that. These guys can make their way down this way, though. Malian Separatists, no issues. And this looks reasonably fine. Cool. Okay. No problems. This out over here needs to get dealt with, and we're going to move in here. I clicked through one of those battles and didn't necessarily mean to, but it should be fine. We're kind of on the downhill slide here. So I'm going to bring these forces in there. Cool. We win out over here. This is a lost battle. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Okay, 42k. That feels a little low to me. We're going to make our way up over this direction. We lost here. Right, these guys walked in without reinforcements. That's my own fault. We're going to raise up a replacement template down over here and up here. Cool. All of these guys can attack here. Okay, this is another one that we lost. We'll look at that in just a moment. Oh, we did end up losing that battle. That's remarkable. It sure looked like a victory to me. We'll head on over with this force and try that one again. That's 2 templates that we lost to this. I'm going to queue up another one over here. There we go. We've got a bunch more revolts going on here, to be expected. Okay, we'll look at those revolts in just a moment, but first, I want to move these guys over to here. Cool. Okay, so this is irrelevant to us. We don't care. This we do care about. That's 70,000. It's going to be a bit tough unless we move these guys up, which we'll have to hold off for. Kassanjian Separatists, no problem. Makuan Separatists, no issues there. Kalka Separatists. We'll bring this force down to deal with that. Finnish Separatists, no problem. And Kazemban Separatists. Cool. So that's reasonably under control. We win out over this direction, and we win up over here. Now I'm noting this. We should be arriving here soon enough, I think. Yes. Good. So we win the battle up over here. Beautiful. And we'll cap back in Anatolia and spread out our troops. There we go. So this will need to get dealt with. We'll bring these guys up over here. Actually, these are walking into us, aren't they? They are. We may be required to retreat here and bring some of these forces over, depending on when they get there. We did lose over here. It looks like one of our units got there far faster than I expected. We'll queue up another one. But we should be fine over here now. Cool. So we win out over this way. We will start capping back these territories. And we'll head up to Bayuda as well. Excellent. No major issues here. It's definitely a lot of rebels. No doubt about that. Our rebellions have ticked up very quickly indeed. We lost out over here again? Oh, right. That was because these guys got here and I didn't retreat us. Fair enough. Fair enough. Completely forgot about it, even though that was moments ago. We'll queue up our templates here. And we're going to have to bring additional forces up over this way because of that. So we'll just group up over this way. Cool. A few revolts here, and also a successful conversion. Okay, we won over this way. Let's get this conversion underway. We want to sort by unity. Thank you very much. Okay. Separatists out over here. Where's our nearest force? Okay. They're a little ways away, but that'll be fine. Carthaginians, no major issue here. Tibetan separatists out over this way. We'll have to deal with that in a bit. And Hanover. We'll bring these guys up to deal with them. There we go. How long on our cores? We are not even... Okay, we're barely halfway done. Okay, this is definitely a spicy one. There's no doubt about that. Those look reasonably fine. Cool. We win out over here. 63k. Ooh, you're supposed to be here. Let's force march you in. I think we're going to win that regardless. Well, let's force march you in. And they're walking in here. I like it. Let's get that cleaned up. Cap back here. And spread these guys out. Beautiful. So the particularists are dropping in their ability to fight us. But they're still able to some degree. Okay. We win out over this way. As expected. I'm actually going to move these guys down here for capping purposes. We win out here. We'll cap. Wonderful. And we're getting a lot of these capped back. Okay. Only one revolt this month. Which is slightly remarkable. And we'll deal with this in a moment. These guys are walking up, so that's no problem. Cool. We'll cap back over here. And these guys are headed this way. They may or may not win that. I'm going to pop a leader there, just to be sure. Beautiful. So we win out over here in Hanover. No problem. These guys are on their way northward. I feel like they're not force marched. Okay, we'll come on over here, and we need to spread out slightly and cap these. There we go. That should do. And we win in Tunis as well, which was fully expected, of course. And we win up here. Now, we're going to need additional reinforcements. And we're working on it. Cornish separatists. Only 2 rebellions this month overall. That's a lot of Cornish separatists. We'll bring in 2 forces. And these guys aren't really a problem at all. So over we go. The Babylonians are a bit of a problem. We'll just head in like that. And we can now attack here. Funnily enough, these guys are fighting each other. I love it. That is absolutely great. And we'll just work on capping back a little bit more. Bringing these guys northward. They're not force marching, and I'm okay with that. There's a conversion finishing. And let's just go ahead and core. Beautiful. And we win up over here, as expected. And we'll cap that on back. We can start our additional core now, and we should definitely do so. The rest of these, we don't really care what order we core those in, so it's fine. How many rebellions this month? 3. Okay. This is definitely feeling much more under control now. Way more under control. So there's these guys out over here. I'm going to send these forces. We probably don't need both of them, but I'll just do that just to be sure. We've lost some battles recently, so I'm feeling a little bit skittish on that. And then there's these guys out over here, no problem. Cool. So I do want to send this force down to deal with this, and we can cap that. No issues. And up over here, we'll attack like so. Are these all full? Yeah, those are all full stacks. Cool. These guys can make their way up over this direction, although we don't necessarily Yeah, we'll attack here. Okay. Winning over this direction, we're definitely going to need to spread out a bit. These guys can come up this way, and we can attack here. We definitely do need to get ourselves some additional troops over this way. Okay, the Battle of Baghdad is done. We'll spread those out and cap back. And the Battle of Tuna looks good. Fantastic. Okay. We win down over this way. Absolutely great. How many rebellions this month? A couple, looks like. 3. Including a bunch down over here. So, that's not great for us grouping up over this way. That's for sure. Okay. We've got some forces that are just going to, like, walk into that. Chuvash separatists out over this way. We'll deal with those. And Welsh separatists over here. If I can select these units. Wow, like 4 attempts to select those. Exciting. So we'll hop down over here. And the real question is, how ready are we to fight these guys in this side? The answer is not that ready. We can bring this force down. And these guys will be ready shortly. But we're not there yet. We're going to have a few of these popping in where we lose a unit of cannon. But that's not the biggest of deals. So it'll be fine. This unit can definitely make its way up over here. Okay. And that's looking fine. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to get some of these cores finished up. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadow Wolf, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Unisil, Kadra, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.